I'm going to be completely honest with you guys here. This is the best designer fragrances for men video on YouTube right now. I'm going to be completely honest with you. You don't need to watch any other video. This is the best video. Welcome to Richmond Perfume, the channel that will make you smell better than ever. If this is your first time here and you're interested in fragrances, you want to know about the best fragrances in the market for men, women, and of course unisex, this is the channel for you. So make sure you like this video and make sure you, most importantly, subscribe. Subscribe, because I'm telling you that the content that I have for you in store is out of this world. As you dive deeper into the fragrance game, you pay more attention to niche fragrances than designer fragrances. It is completely normal. It happens to everybody. In the beginning stage of your fragrancy journey, you are more into designers, and as you go down the rabbit hole, you become more into niche fragrances. It's normal. And that's really because, the truth of the matter is that niche fragrances are better than designer fragrances. They are better quality, they have better smells, and you get more value for your money. And of course, because of that, a lot of fraggers don't really pay attention to designer fragrances, particularly niche snobs. But me, I'm not a niche snob, honestly, and I still pay very much attention to designer fragrances. And I can tell you guys for a fact that the list that I have here, these are the best designer fragrances in the market currently, 100%. They are fantastic. They smell good, they perform very well, and they will get you a lot of compliments. What else do you want from a fragrance? Now let's get right into it. Number one, we have Spice Bomb Extreme. Now you see this one here. Aside it being a very good fragrance, it's very sentimental for me because 6 years ago I got this as a gift from someone, and man, it was just outstanding. Aside from the fact that it was a gift, I absolutely love the scent. And to me, it is still one of the best designer fragrances in the market currently. It is still one of the best. For me, it is much better than the original Spice Bomb. Although some people don't agree, but for me, I prefer this one to the original Spice Bomb by far. This one is all about tobacco and vanilla. But it's not your tobacco vanilla-esque type of tobacco and vanilla. It is also very spicy, So it is cozy, but it's also spicy. It's tobacco, vanilla with caraway, black pepper, and tonka bean. It is just a gorgeous, lovely fragrance. It is sweet, creamy, and a little bit spicy, and a touch of smokiness as well. Spice Bomb Extreme, and this performs very well on skin. Performs very well on skin. It smells good, and when I had this here, every single day that I wore this, because that was at the time where I didn't really have a large collection. Every day that I wore this, I got a compliment from a different person. So this is definitely a compliment getter. My number one choice, Spice Bomb Extreme. Going to my number two choice, we have Valentino Uomo Intense. Valentino Uomo Intense is just a fantastic fragrance, and it is very similar to Dior Homme Parfum, which some people say is the best designer fragrance of all time, and I can see why, because that is really a fantastic one. But for me, I just find Uomo Intense much smoother. Much smoother. Uomo Intense is all about iris, leather, tonka bean, and vanilla. You have the iris with the leather, and it gives this smoky type of vibe. Iris is a flower that has a bit of a powdery smell. And then you have the leather that gives a little bit of smokiness, and then the tonka bean and the vanilla add a lot of sweetness to it as well. It is a very classy, very manly fragrance, and I think it will really be good for the office and also for date night. So it is formal, and it can also be used in a casual way too. My number two choice, Valentino Uomo Intense, fantastic. For three choice, we have Valentino Uomo Noir Absolute. Now this is another flanker of Valentino Uomo, which I think is average, I'm not gonna lie. The naughtiness of it just didn't really sit well with me. But Valentino Uomo Intense and Uomo Noir Absolute are fantastic. And for me, Noir Absolute is the best flanker. hands down the best. This one is all about cinnamon and sandalwood, and it is very, 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 very sexy. It is so sexy. You have cinnamon, you have sandalwood, you have tonka bean, and you also have black pepper in it and some other notes. It is gorgeous and it is very strong and very long lasting. It is really, really good for date nights, for also formal upscale events where you have to dress up. Fantastic. Valentino Uomo Noir Absolute. My number 4 choice, we have Roberto Cavalli Uomo. Now, this one surprised me here because I don't really pay much attention to Roberto Cavalli fragrances. And that's because, a lot of them are very generic and they don't really last long. But this one surprised me, I'm not gonna lie, because this is a very, very, very good one. It is lovely. It is outstanding. This one is all about honey and cedarwood. And it's very sexy. You have honey, you have violet, you have cedarwood, you have tonka bean. This is sweet and is also very woody at the same time. This is a very, very good one, and it will get you a lot of compliments. I can see it being a very high compliment getter. This is a very solid one that a lot of people don't talk about. This is also a very good designer fragrance for men, so I highly recommend this one. This one, I don't really know about the performance. I haven't really tested it, but that is to be seen anyway. But when it comes to the scent itself, this is gorgeous and fantastic. Moving to my number 5 choice, we have Bulgari Man in Black Orient. Man, this one is just beautiful. I mean, we all know Bulgari Man in Black. It is one of the most popular designer fragrances of all time. But Man in Black Orient just takes it to the next level. It just takes the Man in Black to the next level. This one, you have rum, you have oud, you have cardamom. God, this is just fantastic. It is hands down one of the best designer offerings in the market right now. It is just gorgeous and it's fantastic. Fantastic. I highly, highly, highly recommend this one. Bulgari Man in Black Orient, and it is very strong. This lasts very long on my skin and it projects very well for the first 3 hours, and then after the first 3 hours it starts to sit a little bit closer to the skin, but that is good enough. Bulgari Man in Black Orient, my number 5 choice. Fantastic fragrance. Now moving to my 6th and final choice, we have Giorgio Armani Oud Inuit Oud. This one is honestly, wow. My first encounter of this was in 2017 when somebody that was on my floor in uni was wearing this fragrance, and I was just blown away. Like, you had to ask him, what are you wearing? And he showed me that he was wearing this. This is just gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It is so good. You have oud, and they also have cardamom, you have pink pepper, you have some other spicy and sweet notes as well. Now, with the oud and cardamom, you may think that it goes in the direction of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. It is oody, very, very oody, but there's an element to it that I can't explain, it just has more depth and more character than oud would. Honestly, it does. This is hands down one of the best designer fragrances of all time, Armani Oud Inuit Oud. And it's strange that, it's very hard to find and it's very uncommon because this is so good. It is so good and it is so solid. I absolutely recommend this one, guys. This is fantastic. Armani Oud Inuit Oud. Hands down, one of the best designer fragrances of all time. Hands down. So that is my list of, in my opinion, the best designer fragrances for men. Hands down. They are very unique. They smell very, very good. And they'll get you a lot of attention. Yeah. These are fragrances that will even appeal to niche snobs. I'm telling you that niche snobs will smell these designer fragrances and they will love them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, guys.